It might seem like I'm behind the times, but there is a World Tier 2 mission that I've been meaning to get around to doing while I've been kind of busy with the moonshining and grinding the Mega Fort. So we're going to move back over to World Tier 2, and we're going to try out this new mission, which I believe is going to tie into the upcoming faction war between the French and the Dutch. Which side are you on, by the way? The Compagnie or the DMC? Let me know below in the comment section. I'm leaning on the French. I'll explain why in a moment. But I think most people I know are going to side with the French in the war. I think another friend of mine is thinking about the Dutch. Hopefully he'll change his mind before it's too late. But yeah, overall, let me know what you think about Oaths of War so far. Do you like it? Do you hate it? I think a lot more people are playing it now because of the discounted price and the fact that we finally have a large ship, the frigate, which I've got fully upgraded. Took me a quick minute to get enough deep iron. Oh my god, what a grind. But I have been doing more of the Mega Fort. Why? Well, it's pretty simple because I want as much deep iron as possible for the Corvette. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Bargain for blood. Accept lucrative job for St. Anne job board. Okay, so we gotta go to the job board. And this is how we initiate this new mission. What's funny is when the season began, I didn't even realize there was a new mission. Then somebody told me, oh yeah, there's a new mission, but it's exclusive to World Tier 2. So yeah, we're gonna go check it out. Gotta be level 14, Risk of Ruin. Seek out the captain at the low tide pub. Alright, interesting. And we're gonna get 10,000 silver and some 50 infamy for our trouble. Hopefully this is a good mission. We got 75 smuggler points. Not to be confused with marks. I believe it's what, 1,000 smuggler points equal 1 smuggler mark. I think that's how it works. Okay, so this is the low tide. I don't really come up here too much. Alright, here's the dude. Hey dude, what's up, man? What's up, Toby? What you got for me, Tobe?
We're chasing a convoy, but failed to seize her load of exotic guns. Bloody ambushed. Ships emerged from the fog. Must have followed us for a spell. That convoy's loaded with advanced weaponry, Captain. And you can bet your ass other rogues will be wanting a pucker.
The damn rogues.
I'll tell you where the convoy was headed if I get a cut of the spoils. Aye? I'll be here, waiting.
Alright, well, thanks, Toby. Okay, so locate companion convoy. Okay. So, it's over by the coast of Africa. So, let's see. I guess, where can we go? Maybe Dragon's Back. Probably that's... Yeah, let's go there. Alright, so anyways, Faction War. Let's talk Faction War. I was thinking about making a separate video about this, but I feel like it's fitting to discuss this while we're doing the mission. I'm going to take the frigate, the Epic Traveler. And like I said, this thing took me a quick minute to get enough deep iron to fully upgrade it. And, yeah. I'm just planning ahead for the Corvette right now by continuing to grind the Mega Fort. So we got the Faction War coming up between the French, the Dutch. Most of you are aware of that. And I think that the DMC should lose the war, and I'll explain why. So let's talk about who's on whose side for the most part. If I leave some people out, let me know. So we got the Campagne Royale, the French. Along with the French, they have 2 additional factions. Le Peste faction and the Plague faction. And then the Hubac twins, you know, those 2 crazy opera boys. One of them, my better half, is a little too obsessed with, by the way. But what factions fight for the DMC besides the DMC? Nobody. I mean, yeah, they do have the new Mega Fort, Wolf's Hollow, but all of us pirates are constantly attacking that Mega Fort. So that's not exactly good for the DMC. And then there's people in factions that hate the DMC, which is basically almost everybody else, including both Chinese factions, because both Chinese factions will attack the DMC. Of course, to be fair, they'll attack everybody. They'll attack us, they'll attack the French. The Chinese fleets attack each other, right? So I think we're going to go over to this. Yeah, we're going to go investigate this burning ship, obviously. So we got to search the wreck for clues. So we got the 2 Chinese faction. We got Vikram, who absolutely despises the DMC. You know he hates the DMC and his shadow fleet. So, okay, what's in here? Alright, open the archive. Precious arms, okay. Black sails to the north, orange, blue colors. Cargo advanced weaponry. Okay, so it's about the weapons, okay. One of the twins is not as forgiving as the other. Okay, so we're gonna be. I guess we're gonna be dealing with the twins. Alright, so I guess we'll keep going. Alright, so there's some rogues over there. Another faction, by the way. But yeah, we got the Admiral. We got the Rempa. They hate the DMC. But there's other factions, like for example, off the coast of Africa, we got the Ungawa. But see, the Ungawa are caught up in a civil war right now, so maybe one side would fight for the DMC, the other side would fight for the French in order to try and benefit themselves. The only thing that the rogues are going to benefit from is my cannons, as they're sit down to Davy Jones's locker. Have you ever had an issue where like a whole bunch of rogues just start chasing you for no reason? This like happened to Riley like twice now when she's been playing Skull and Bones. It's so weird. It's like sometimes they'll just keep spawning you, and no matter how many you blast into smithereens and send to the bottom of the ocean, more of them come after you. But anyways, bye rogues, we got to keep going. But yeah, we got the Ungawa. They're in a civil war, which could be used by both factions. Then we got the Sea People and the Fara and the Red Isles, and they absolutely hate each other. So I think the French are more aligned with the Sea People, so maybe the Fara would be aligned with the DMC. But then, like I mentioned, we have rogues, right? We have different factions of rogues. We have the privateers. You know, we sink every chance we get, right? And then, of course, the Helm, which we're part of. And then the various limited time factions, I don't really consider that to be actual factions, per se. Hey, look! More rogues! I think I'll sink them as well! Yeah, I'm just gonna sink them and take their booty. Stupid rogues. Yeah, they see me coming in my big giant frigate like, fuck, I'm getting out of here. Like, oh no, a French ship's just sank. Darn. See, like the Moonshine faction, right? Like, I don't think they're really aligned with anybody. I mean, they're definitely not aligned with us because we keep sinking them. Ah, I took that hit. Unfortunately, the frigate's a big old gal. She can take a little damage. And plus, I got soul mending on all my weapons. I had different guns on this ship, but then I decided that I was going to use 2 more of my Halloween guns, which I've got a few left in my stockpile at the warehouse. Hopefully this Halloween season we'll get the chance to get more heliports, because I love the heliports. Heliports, you put soul mending on them, you put combustion, and whatever else you want to put on there if you want to like ascend it 3 times, you're good to go. And then I got what, the notched like long guns? I think that's what they're called. I'm probably mispronouncing it. But yeah, it took me a quick bit to learn how to use the frigate. Okay, so open archive from Captain Duval, Black Sails to the north. Yeah, so we got rogues, and yeah, down there. Okay, so that's where we're going. Okay, so let's head south towards the waypoint, obviously. So once again, I don't really consider the quote-unquote time-limited factions like the Halloween Fleet, the Moonshiners. What was it? The Dishonored, or like Honorless, or one of that previous faction from last season. Yeah. So I don't really count them. So let me do a little small repair. So I finally found a use for the like emergency repair kit 3s I've been stockpiling. The frigate. It's perfect for the frigate and probably other large ships going forward. But for like minor repairs, I'll just use like a regular repair kit 3. Let's see, Saint Francois. So I guess that's the ship we're going to be going after. Just outside the Mother of Shipwrecks. Okay. So who's attacking them? Wait a minute. Yeah, I don't want to attack those ships. Those are Scurlock ships. That's his lion insignia. Okay, so we definitely don't want to piss off Scurlock. Right, Cully? So, what's y'all's opinion about Scurlock? And who's your favorite character in Skull and Bones? Is it Scurlock? Is it the Admiral? Is it Yanita? Let me know. Alright, so we're going to sink the Saint Francois along with some help from some ships that are part of, I guess, Scurlock's faction. And of course, a privateer had to come here and join the fun, right? Privateers, nobody likes you. We sink your asses all the time. Yeah, I guess that'd be one faction that could join the DMC, right? Maybe the privateers could be on the DMC payroll. And then there's one more faction, the BTA, the British Trade Alliance. Now, that faction is obviously featured in the tutorial. And that was something I talked about regarding what I would like to see in year 3 in a previous video regarding Skull and Bones heading in the right direction, but this privateer's heading in the wrong direction, down to the bottom of the waters. Go away, your frigate sucks. Fake frigate, TeamuWish.com frigate. And there's another ship coming, the Corvette, so that's going to be the next large ship that the Saint Francois happens to be. So I look forward to the Corvette. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, the British Trade Alliance, I mean, that could be a faction that, you know, shows up maybe in year 3. That would make sense since it's already an established faction, even though we briefly see them during the tutorial. So in the end, maybe it's the British Trade Alliance that really is the winner when it comes to the outcome of the upcoming, forthcoming war between the DMC and the French. But I look at the different factions. I wrote it down on a sheet of paper, by the way. And I just don't see how the DMC could win. I mean, what do y'all think? Y'all disagree with me? Let me know. And of course, the Chorus-3 has arrived as well. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you have the Companion, right? If they get in trouble, they can just call in the Hubac twins to help. So they technically have, like, 3 factions. With Lopez's faction, because he's technically part of the Companion fleet. And so is the Chorus fleet, under the Hubac twins. So right there, you give the Companion an edge. And the fact that the DMC is in a region, and they don't exactly have friends in that region, because the Renpa, right? They hate them. They're constantly fighting the DMC every chance they get, and so is the Admiral out of the Telok. So, good thing I've got so many on these cannons. I love these heliports. In my opinion, these are probably the best cannons in the game. Like, what do you think is the best cannons in the game? Let me know. But, in my opinion, I love the Halloween guns. And if we can get more Halloween guns, hell yeah, I'm going to be stockpiling even more. Because I find myself putting them on almost all my ships. I know, some people like to change it up a little bit. Like, my Battle Junk is like a lightning ship, so I have it lightning focused. My Sandbuck is fire focused. But, like, my Brigantine, I think my Brigantine might have Halloween guns on it. I got tier 2! Yay, tier 2! Woo! Whoop-de-doo. Okay, so... Oh no, fuck. Brace, 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 brace! Oh, damn. It's a good thing this frigate can take a lot of damage. Tell you what. Alright, we almost got the Saint Francois. You know, a beautiful looking ship. Can't wait to have my own Corvette. But unfortunately, this one has got to go bye-bye. What a shame, right? I wish it was like Sid Meier's Pirates, where you could just take the ship. But unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. I think that's how it works in Black Flag, right? When it comes to building up your fleet for Edward Kenway. Are y'all excited for the Black Flag remake? I know some people are concerned. Oh shit, suicide ship! Oh! Go away! Leave me alone! Alright, so we dealt with the Saint Francois. And now we're going to go to the Mother of Shipwrecks. But, yeah. Wasn't that fun? Hey, stop shooting at me! Bad sports? It's over! It's so weird because right now we're fighting the French, and if I pick the side of the French, then what was the point of this? I don't know. I'm guessing it's going to be like once again Sid Meier's Pirates, where you get a letter of marque where you can switch sides if you want. Or, I don't know. Do y'all think it's going to be permanent, or do y'all think it's going to be like one-sided no matter what? Okay, so what's over here? There's something in that chest, so let's check out what's in the chest. Hopefully it's something good. Alright, it's over there. Okay, okay. Alright. Ah, there it is. Okay. Let's see what we got in here. Yoink! Ooh, Ascension modules. Hell yeah, give me those. Nice. Alright, something over there. Alright, let's go check this out. Boy, this dude looks like he's had a bad day. Poor bastard.
Harley, if you are after our weapons, you could have just asked politely, mon ami.
Calais.
Hey, it's Scurlock.
Work with that French convoy. My men are picking at their holes now. Not much meat on a French fop, though. You'll spill your secrets, Frenchie, or your guts.
Let me live, and I shall tell you where you can find our weapons.
Should we let him live? Why trust one? Hear him out? Yeah, let's hear him out. Yeah, we can always get him later, right? I like that one. I like this option better.
Read my mind, Gully. But he'd better sing a damn fine tune.
Our convoy, it was carrying advanced weaponry, but there were more shipments. They...
Oh, Scurlock, why'd you shoot him?
Typical.
Oh, it was
so
you.
brutish, so uncouth, seeking that which does not belong to you.
Bertrand fucking Hubac.
You said it.
Give me one good reason not to powder
Just go
that
ahead.
with your
Pull the
brains.
trigger.
This cur would have given away our secrets for a wasted breath. I know where the Dutch dogs have stashed their precious guns. It is a simple exchange. You, pirate, seize their stockpiles. The Compagnie gains an edge in this war. Win-win. We?
And what's stopping us from taking that off your perfumed corpse?
The key to the information is, of course, only something I can provide. And what better way to best that butcher Vanderkill than have Pirate go after his stores?
Vanderkill? If you're after the Commodore's head as well, then we might have an accord.
A pleasure doing business with rogues of your stature.
That guy, I swear.
It's our fucking payday, Cully. We'll raid the Dutch guns till the good Commodore's scarred a shade deeper. But we never said nothing about leaving the Compagnie's stores alone. Haven't forgotten your hand in finding the Shadow's treasure. These Dutch guns, they're yours for the taking, for your own pirate empire. One day, you and I will pry that treasure from Vikram's cold, dead hands.
See, the story's getting interesting. It is. It feels like a pirate game. I like that. Alright. So, to the stalwart. Alright. So, we gotta read this message from... Oh, Commodore Aechte. I'm probably mispronouncing that. But, yeah, he's like one of the main Commodores you have to fight at the Megafort all the time. Like, we bully him so bad. Like, all these ships will just surround him and block him and start pounding him with cannons and mortars. It's freaking hilarious.
Those DMC
But I always try to tag him a few times so that I can at least reap the rewards. Alright, so let's see. Where do we got to go? Alright. We got to go over here to the Dutch area. Oh, we're going to go to Necropolis. Okay, that's the closest fast travel point. But, yeah. So we get to do a little 1v1 against Commodore Aechte, right? Oh, there's treasure on this island. I don't got time for that. I might come back. But anyways, let's sail, shall we? And head off after Commodore Aechte. There's a lot of Commodores. There's Vanderkill, there's Aechte, there's a couple that start with a G. Like 2 or 3 that start with a G. I mean, they're part of the Dutch faction. Okay, well, good for them. But I just still feel like that the Dutch, in the end, should theoretically lose the war. But from what little I know about the upcoming faction war, it's actually going to be based on the players. Like, we're going to decide who wins the war. I wonder how that's going to play out. So does that imply that we have to stick to a faction? Where if we choose the French, we have to stick with the French? Who are those? Somebody's passing by. Alright. Oh no, it's a shadow fleet. Oh, just ignore me. Just ignore me. I'm just going this way. Don't mind me. Just a big giant frigate passing by. Oh no. They noticed me. Oh, fuck off, Shadow Fleet. Leave me alone, you fuckers. You know, y'all are lucky I'm busy right now. Jason, I'll play with you later, man. Anyways. But yeah. I'm glad I got more people into Skull and Bones, like my friend Jason and my better half Riley, and I got Bounty back into Skull and Bones. I think that the new content definitely helped with the frigate, the megaforts, this new story, obviously part of that, and the fact that there was a free weekend and the deep discount. So we gotta take out. I guess we're taking out both the Dutch and the French here. Yeah, nobody likes us right now. The French don't like us here. The Dutch definitely don't like us, and the Shadow Fleet never likes us. So what else is new? All right. I just think all of you, because why discriminate, right? I'm equal opportunity when it comes to sending you all into the depths of the cold embrace of the ocean. And, of course, taking your loot. Oh, we got a missile update. Okay. Well, I'm kind of busy right now. I'll read it in a moment after I sink all these scurvy dogs. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting more information about the faction war from Ubisoft Singapore. I guess my theory would be it would be very similar to Sid Meier's Pirates once again, because I think there's a lot of inspiration in this game from Sid Meier's Pirates. And, you know, there's the letter of marque system, right, where you can get letter of marques in Sid Meier's Pirates from the British, the French, the Spanish, the Dutch, okay. Let's see, to Stalwart of the Man of the Republic from Commodore Aechte, okay. Alright, so, oh no, block. Oh, right, we're bracing, okay. Now we gotta hunt down Commodore Aechte. Okay, so where is he? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Story of my freaking life. Let me turn this big old boat around. Turn this thing around right now. Sorry. So yeah, I mean, I guess the way it's gonna go down, if we have to decide who's gonna win the war, or have some sort of influence in who wins or loses, or maybe it's not really about who wins, but who gains territory. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the same thing. I didn't see anything different there. But, yeah, I'm guessing that I would like for it to be a letter of marque system, like I said, where you could get letters of marque from the French and the Dutch, and then one day you're just fighting for the Dutch to get all their loot, all their unique items for fighting for the Dutch, and then the next day you can just switch to the French because, you know, we be pirates after all. Just like Scurlock was suggesting, like why just raid the Dutch when we could also raid the French and just steal from both of them? Because, you know, that's kind of a thing that the pirates do. You know, friends one moment, enemies the next, and then quickly friends again, depending on the situation. If you watched the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, you know what I'm talking about. But how would you like the faction war to go? What do you think would be best? Where we have to actually stick with the faction we pick? Or do you think that we should be allowed a letter of marque where we could just switch back and forth? And I'm guessing there'll be unique cosmetics for each side that we can earn. Oh, there's another Commodore, Girvlet. I think Girvlet is also at the fort as well. I think we have to fight him too, but he's like on the... I mean, why are they all called... Shouldn't they be like Vice Commodore or like Admiral or Commander or Captain? Like, how can everybody be a Commodore? I mean, isn't there like a ranking system in this game? Like when it comes to the Dutch? Because I feel like Vanderkill and Aechte, right? Or Ash, or however you pronounce it. Wouldn't he be like a higher ranking officer in the DMC than this guy? Because this guy's kind of a joke. I mean, I'm sorry to say this to you, sir, while we're fighting. Not very sportsmanlike, but like compared to Vanderkill and Ashy, you're just a joke, sir. Maybe you're like a Vice Commodore, even though that doesn't make sense. But hey, it's the Dutch, right? And shout out to my friend Snake, who happens to be Dutch. And that's one thing Yuji and Outlaw and me joke about. It's like that's the main reason why we're gonna side with the French. But I don't think our friend Snake really cares too much. And by the way, Snake, I hope you're enjoying your vacation right now. But yeah, there we go. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, here's another ship that could be eventually added, right? With the flutes. Is that what the ship's called? I think that's the class name of that ship that the Dutch like to use, this big giant ship, the flute. So that could be a future large ship, maybe in 2026. I mean, what kind of ship would that be? I'm guessing the Corvette would probably be like a DPS. The flute could be maybe like a healer ship, maybe like a large healer ship, or maybe another tank. But I don't know. Like the flute would have to bring something really interesting to the table that the frigate doesn't. Because, to be honest, between the two, I think the frigate's sexier. That's just my opinion. Like, the Corvette looks really good. So does the frigate. The flute, not my favorite of these 3 large ships that are in the game. But yeah, so anyways, then we got the, I guess we got the sub-boss out of the way. We can go after the main boss in Risk of Ruin, hunt down Commander Aechte. Okay, let's see, this is the same thing. Okay, nothing too different there. Yay, Juniper. I always pick up stuff. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But one thing about the frigate is it has a pretty big, like, cargo. So, alright, let's see what's over here. Alright. Oh, there he is. Admiral Aechte. He's pretty tough at the fort. It takes a lot of ships a quick minute just to sink him. So, I wonder how I'm going to do against him. He's level 12, and my ship is level 15. I should win this, but then again, it's me we're talking about. I have been known to not win from time to time. We're getting the first hits on him. Got to strike first, right? Like Cobra Kai.
You can hit us, but we will not shoot you down.
There. Ah, you're going down, Commander. I gotta admit, though, his ship does look really cool. I think he's using a frigate as well. I do like the color pattern, right? So it does look good. And he's got that nice drip on his frigate. Ow! Ah, stop it! Ow, that hurts. My poor frigate. So he's a Dutchman who's like, nah, I don't want to use a flute. I'm using a frigate. That's when you know you have power and authority within the DMC. Whenever the DMC allows you to use a frigate instead of a flute. Am I pronouncing that right? Like it's what, F-U-Y-T? I'm just gonna say it's called a flute. Whatever. He crashed. You idiot. Get mortared, bitch. I'll take any advantage I can get. Ow, fuck. Damn it. He's making me pay for it now. Right, tell your little friends to go away. Fuck off. Okay. So there you go. He's running away. Are you running away? You better not be. We're not done yet. Yeah. So basically what I like to do with these smaller ships is I vampire them, like with the soul mending on my guns. Plus the heliports also have phantom mending, so I'm stacking it like phantom mending with soul mending in order to get my heals back up, because I could use all the heals I can get. Definitely helps. Right, so I'm ordering him again. Good. Now I don't have time for Juniper. Alright, let's get out of here. I got kind of stuck there, admittedly. It's a good fight, though. Good fight. I'm winning at the moment, but the tables could always turn against me rather quickly. Like, he's definitely not as tough right now as he is at the Megaforts. I guess he's a lot tougher at the Megafort. Probably a higher level variant of the Commodore. But yeah, he's bleeding pretty bad right now. But like I said, you know, nice looking drip. Hey, have you guys had this happen when you're fighting the Megafort? And some of the Dutch ships like spawn in their colors instead of like orange and blue or like black and gold. I know it's like a glitch, but it's interesting when it happens. And here's another thing that happens to me on rare occasion is sometimes like my sail colors will change. That happened the other night when I was playing with Riley and Bounty. And my sail colors kept changing to different colors. Like one minute they'd be like yellow and red like one of the Chinese factions. They would be like the colors of the Course fleet. They would be like purple and black like the Moonshiner fleet. I was like, what the fuck is this? It was so odd. But once I docked, it was fine. It was so weird. Ah, this game. I love this game. It's not a perfect game, but I love it. It's my guilty pleasure, as Riley calls it. And now it's become her guilty pleasure and Bounty's guilty pleasure. And many others' guilty pleasure, because there's definitely a lot more people playing it. Is it as big as Fortnite or GTA? No, of course not. But I think it's at its best state right now, player count wise, than it's been, well, ever. All right, we got it. Yeah, go back to the Megafort. That wasn't too bad. You know, a challenge, but I've fought worse, like La Peste. I'd rather not fight La Peste. So yeah, I'd rather not do that. Okay. So we're going to have to go back to, yeah, the necropolis. And then, we'll see. That's the same letter. That's the same damn letter. What are these numbers? What do they mean, Mason? The numbers! Alright, anyways. Hey, stop chasing me. You're just being poor sports. Wait a minute. Is the necropolis really the closest to me? Ow! Good thing you don't actually take damage hitting, you know, land. Wait. Oh, we have to go up there. Okay, let's just go that way. I mean, it's kind of in the middle, but like the game says we have to go that way because of the mission icon, so we're gonna go that way. But you know, I thought that was a pretty good fight. Look, any fight that I win is a good fight in my opinion. Plus, I didn't sink, and that was my low-key fear, is that I was gonna come in here, even though my frigate's fully upgraded. I got the furniture I want, I got the armor I want, I got the weapons I want, ascended. I mean, I don't know about the only one I'm kind of on the fence about is maybe my bombards. What is it, the Ashbreaker? I think it's the new ones. Some people don't like the Ashbreakers. I'm debating whether or not to replace them. Like, what do y'all think? Do y'all like the Ashbreakers, or do y'all think I should like switch to a different bombard? Let me know. But I think the new mortar's all right. I think I got the new mortar on this ship. Yeah, I think so. Like the one you buy from Blackwood. And by the way, since it's a new week, don't forget to always go by Blackwood and buy the deep iron, right? Because he sells 20 total, 10 at Tallock, 10 at St. Anne, and that I think only refreshes once a week. And like anything else you need to get from Blackwood, I would always do it, especially if you already spent the Moonshiner, with the illicit Moonshine currency or barrels, whatever you want to call them, in the shop to buy the ship cosmetics and the captain cosmetics. I mean, fortunately, last year I did the event for some of those cosmetics. I forgot which event it was. I think it was a race. It's weird. They didn't bring back the races. I guess the races weren't very popular. But, yeah, so I got all the cosmetics now from the store, right, that you get with the Moonshine event. And so all those extra barrels you spend on other things. And it's... Well, okay, no, because... No, he spends guild marks, silly me. The guild marks are being spent by Blackwood. So it's guild marks for Blackwood. And then the illicit Moonshine is that ledger by Yanita. And, like, there's, like, 40-something deep iron you can buy. So I would definitely buy those. You just got to do what you can do to get as much deep iron as possible. And there's also a furniture that you can, well, salvage to get some deep iron. You have a chance to get it. But it's one of the new furnitures. But anyways, we're here at the chamber. So let's see what's here, what's waiting for us. Treasure. Do I have treasure on every single outpost? Oh, there it is. Okay, well, I could grab that real quick. Yeah, while I'm here, I might as well help myself, right? Some treasure. I like how he just digs into the ground. You know, this treasure wasn't exactly digged really deep now, was it? And, like, our characters have got to be really strong to lift down there and just pull it out like that. Got to be hitting the weights. All right, some silver, ivory, painting, fine abaca, lime, uncut garnet. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, so I don't think that's what we were looking for here, so we'll just keep going. All right, let's see. Where do we need to go? Oh, the bonfire. Okay, so I think that's where we need to go if I was reading correctly. All right, so the treasure we're looking for, the weapons, are somewhere over here by the bonfire. All right, let's go up here real quick. All right. Ah, there it is. Okay, nice. Okay, yeah, I'll be helping myself. Yeah. All right, let's back up, back up. Okay, okay. What? Too far? Okay, the black ledger. Okay, we got it. Okay, there wasn't even an animation. It just magically, we ended up with some chests in our inventory. Okay. Let's see, Captain Lucas from Captain Riquette. Okay, stage with Salve. Okay, so things went bad. Okay. Oof. Ripperonis, right? L's bozo. Say la freaking D. Okay, let's move on, shall we? I think we've been here long enough. Alright. Oh, wait. Cannonballs, give me those. Mine. Anytime. Well, those are mortar balls, not cannonballs. Okay, so anyways, let's prepare the ship. Yeah, we're out of here. Let's go to Fort Lewis. Okay, we're going to Fort Lewis. And, yeah. So that was a nice little battle. Alright, so we'll run up here. Oh, we're going to see one of the Hubac twins. Probably Bertrand, because Armand doesn't like us very much. Like, I don't know what Armand's problem is. Like, dude has issues, but his brother's kind of reasonable. But at the same time, my better half kind of sort of likes Bertrand now. So, what's up with that, huh? Some French opera singer gonna steal my girl? You gonna steal my girl, bro? Yes, I'm totally jealous of a pixelated character. But, like, once again, who's your favorite character in the game? Is it Bertrand? Is it Scurlock? Is it Yanita? Or is it somebody else? Feel free to let me know. But overall, I thought this was a pretty decent mission. It adds to the story. Well, the ongoing story. Alright, well, I don't have time to help. I gotta go talk to one of the twins. Probably Bertrand. I hope we get layers like this eventually. Like, where we get our own pirate layer that we can customize and upgrade and have a whole bunch of stuff in. Like, trophies, treasure, shops. Alright, let's pick that up. Friend of the Chaos. Uh-oh. Bertrand's here. Of course he's here. This is his hideout. It's where he goes to relax and chill. Alright, Bertrand, where are you? I know you're here. Obviously. Cutscene time.
I should have known you rogues would not be able to resist coming after our weapons as well. Surely you know better than to listen to that Scurlock's lies.
Let's see. Have you heard of Scurlock's schemes?
Did he not send you after both Vanderkill and us twins? Perhaps you should ask yourself what he intends while you scurry about, waiting to be knifed in the back. You and I are not friends and never will.
Why not?
But a temporary alliance could benefit us both. Imagine being privy to the source of advanced weaponry you seek. Far more than what the DMC or Compagnie stores could offer. I see you found something of interest.
A letter.
Hold on to it for now. Consider it a gift from the Hubac twins. In time, it will lead one to true power. The time will come to pick a side, Capitaine. Remember this when the snakes move to strike.
Okay. Alright, so that mission's complete. We got a mysterious insignia. Oh, we can talk to him. Okay, cool.
His Majesty asks too much. Armand and I are meant for the stage. Not this shithole and its savagery.
Huh.
Armand needs to understand. Even our song is not enough to win this cursed war. How much to wipe the slate? How much for a kingdom's sake? How much to grace the stage? How much blood would it take? With the Hubac twins as allies, even Scurlock would not be able to stand against you.
Huh.
We seek our own freedom and glory. That is why we too hunt the treasure worth 1,000 dreams. With the Hubac twins as
I think that's all the dialogue he has. Okay, it's kind of cool that
Not be
you can
able
come
to
here and talk
stand
to him after the
against
mission's over. But like I said, he only has a few lines. But right there, you can go hang out with Bertrand anytime you want, Riley. Okay, so what do we get? We got some sort of insignia, right? We got an insignia, so I guess that'll be useful eventually. I'm guessing. Sooner or later. Right? Hopefully. I don't know. But thanks, Bertrand. Much appreciated. Okay, so we also got a chest. Well, 5 chests. Let's see what's in the chest. Let's open up these surprise chests. We get some cannons. What do we get? We got more cannons. Then, even more cannons. And another cannon. And finally, the White Jade. Hell yeah. That is a good repair gun. That's a really good repair gun. I like the White Jade. Okay, so some of this I'm gonna keep the White Jade, and I'll probably salvage some of these Brick Breaker 3s because I already got enough of these in my warehouse already. Plus, I like getting the materials, the upgrade parts, Ascension modules. Yeah, so yeah, I'll definitely keep the White Jade though. Anyways, that is the mission from World Tier 2. And overall, I liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. It advances the story of Skull and Bones. It's a prelude to the faction war that should be coming eventually, which I will be covering once we get more information about the faction war. And we'll continue to, well, find out how the war goes between the Dutch and the French. Which side are you on, the French or the Dutch? Feel free and let me know below in the comments section.